So what have you thought about Kenny Atkinson's in-game adjustments and then the designed plays? Those are two areas that seem to be dramatic improvements to me, and I don't follow it nearly as close as you do.
Yeah, well, that's exactly right. I mean, first of all, the in-game adjustments and in-season adjustments have been fantastic. Dave, I think a couple of weeks ago I came on here and I talked about the three-point defense has probably been their Achilles heel, if you want to nitpick. Well, Kenny Atkinson and the players recognize that, and it's really shored up over the last 4 or 5 games. They've done a much better job of defending the three-point line and not really selling out on opposing teams' drives. When somebody else drives to the basket, the opposing point guard, for instance, the entire defense would collapse, and then all of a sudden there's three guys open around the perimeter. Well, now they're not collapsing as much. They're leaving it more up to either a zone or each individual defender doing their job. So there's an example of an in-season adjustment, and they will deal with that in games as well. You'll see Kenny Atkinson call timeouts. Most of the timeouts that he feels like, okay, we got to shore things up, are usually at the defensive end. Offensively, they're pretty much a well-oiled machine. If they get away from that for a minute, it doesn't last long. So it's usually the defense that Kenny Atkinson has showed, he has the player's ear and can make those adjustments within the game. As far as the overall, game plan and strategy and set plays, those are things that they've really evolved in not just the pace department with Evan Mobley grabbing the rebound and acting as the point forward and bringing it up, kind of like Draymond Green at Golden State. But in their half-court sets, we've seen guys like Mobley, Darius Garland, and the George Niangs, Karis LeVerts, Isaac Okoros, and Dean Wades of the world becoming more comfortable in those half-court sets and becoming more active. Before this season, for instance, Sam Merrill, we would say he's just a shooter. Well, now he's doing everything, setting screens, rolling to the basket. He's doing everything, and everybody's doing that. So I think that that's been a very clear difference and improvement.